This video will be focused on a specific period of the Cold War, the Euromissiles crisis. As a small introduction, let's talk briefly about the Cold War. After World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union were the world's strongest nations. They were called superpowers. They had different ideas about economics and government. They fought a war of ideas called the Cold War. The Soviet Union was a communist country, the United States was a capitalist country. The Cold War was fought with words by spying and entering a military arms competition. Vast amounts of money were spent on defense and nuclear. The Euromissiles crisis was a decisive moment in the history of the Cold War. It came at a moment where détente was rapidly deteriorating and tensions were quickly building up across the globe. In 1975, the Soviets took advantage of the flaws in the SALT, Strategic Arms Limitation talks, to install SS-20 missiles targeting Western Europe. The European NATO members saw this no less a threat than the strategic intercontinental missiles. On December 12, 1979, took on the so-called NATO double-track decision. This decision intended the deployment of 572 equally mobile American middle-range missiles, called Pershing, in West Germany especially, to rebuild a state of mutual assured destruction. NATO offered immediate negotiation to USSR with the goal to ban nuclear-armed middle-range missiles from Europe completely, with the provision that the same missiles could be installed 4 years later if negotiation failed. The disarmament negotiation remained without conclusion, so the German Bundestag, constitutional and legislative body at the federal level in Germany, agreed to the deployment of the missiles in 1983, whereupon the Soviet Union aborted the negotiations. On December 8, 1987, the United States and the Soviet Union signed the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. It provided for the destruction of all middle-range weapons and ended this episode of the Cold War.
Created using Powtoon.